What is up, you beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from this bold look today, we're going to be doing a tutorial. Again, this is actually a palette review and a tutorial on the brand new Morphe 3502 palette. Let me just quickly open this up for you. You're going to get 35 really pigmented, really gorgeous, warm tone shadows, especially for the fall season, because of course they came out during the fall. So you definitely have to have this if you want that warm toned, bright fire effect. So if you'd like to see the tutorial I did on this palette, and of course a review at the end and whatnot, then keep on watching. Base is completely done and my brows are a little bit thicker than they usually are because this is strictly going to be an eye tutorial. So we're just going to dive right into the Morphe 3502 palette that's right here. Every time I put this palette in front of my face, my camera does something weird, so I apologize about that. But let's just open this up right now, and as you can see, here are all 35 amazingly beautiful shades. This is the slipcase to tell you the names, so I'm just going to put that right up here, because even though Morphe did a rebrand recently, they still did not include a mirror, which is kind of sad, but honestly, I'm not really mad at them for that, because I mean, Morphe is Morphe, their shadows are still phenomenal. There's no like base shade color in here, but I'm just going to quickly take right here, Universal, and I'm just going to use that in my crease, just kind of warm up my crease just to get started with that. And then I'm going to take the shade right here, which is called Heat, just kind of add some heat to this look, and then I'm going to smoke it out with the shade right here, which is called In the Zone, which gives me such Britney vibes, it's not even funny. So let's just kind of start off with that and see where it leads us. Before I finish off with my crease with probably the black shade, I'm actually going to go in because this shade is calling my name. This one right here, this really sparkly metallic red, that one's called Ruby. I have got to put that on my lid because it looks so gorgeous. And then I'm going to use the shade right here, Pure, as my brow bone and my inner corner highlight. So let me do that really quickly before I finish off the rest of my crease and of course my lower lash line. Eyeshadow didn't really pop as much as I was hoping for it to. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it just didn't pop the way I wished it did. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Sauce, so that I can get some of that lit light kind of look. Okay, so that's a little bit better, but I would have to say, I feel like the shadows, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I feel like the shadows gotten a lot creamier. Like they feel like a cream almost to the metallics. I'm not sure if that's just me or not, but they do feel really creamy, so they're a little bit different to work with. I'm guessing maybe a flat synthetic brush would be better, or maybe even a wet brush. So honestly, I'm just going to keep moving on. I might wet my brush just a little bit with the red for my lower lash line, just so I can see if it will pick up a little bit more pigment. So that's completely fine, but now we're going to go in with the shade Pure to highlight the brow bone and the inner corner before getting ready for the rest of the eye. To finalize this look, we're actually going to go in with the black right here, this shade right here, which is called Whiz. And then for the lower lash line, I'm going to go back in with Ruby again, but I'm actually going to take this shade Dust right here. And then we're going to like blend them all together and kind of give that warmth to it when I use the shade right here, which is called Ablaze. So let's get started with the end of the eye. Quick tip, be very soft-handed with that black. It is extremely pigmented. This look pop even more. I'm actually going to take a black eyeliner. I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 in 0, and I'm actually going to use that on the top line as well a little bit, and if I mess up I can always smoke it out, but I think I'm just going to smoke it out anyways, just because I really want to get that smoky eye effect, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so now that the smoky eyes are almost done, I'm going to go put on some lashes and some mascara, and I will be right back. Now that my lashes are on, and I'm using the Pure Pro eyelashes in Diva. I'm actually really obsessed with these right now. They're actually really pretty, especially now that I added the eyeliner, so that it makes the lash band look a little bit better too. So now we're going to throw on a lip, and I wanted to do a bold lip with this bold eye just because I thought it would be really fun, because we want to do like a fiery fall kind of look. I'm going to use the I Love Sada E and ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Ariba. So this one's one of my favorite reds right now, so I wanted to use that in this video. I'm actually loving the way that this bold lip with this bold eye thing is going on. I'm loving the lashes, loving the shadows, loving the lip. I'm just living for this look completely, especially for fall. So, really quickly before I go, I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts and a little review on the Morphe 3502 palette. Now, here it is in all of its glory. You're going to get 35 amazingly beautiful shades. Now, personally, I feel like this one definitely has a lot more pop, definitely has a lot more kick, and definitely has a lot more oomph to it than the 350 palette, which I will actually show you side-by-side comparisons of it. Right here is the 3502, this is the 350, this is the original 350. So this one definitely has a lot more of a cooler tone to it, versus this one has a lot more punch of bright colors. Hopefully you can see the difference in that. I know the lighting is definitely very weird, but I'm hoping that you can see the difference in the way the color tones are. I have been truly obsessed with the original 350 for many, many years now. I actually still very much love it to this day, but you can definitely tell the warmer tones were all right here, while this one definitely is more packed a punch with warmer tones. So honestly, out of the two, I definitely think that the 3502 palette is definitely going to become one of my absolute new favorites, just because I love the way the color options are right in this one. So first off, let me just tell you guys, I feel like this formulation is definitely different from the other 35 palettes. I just feel like the metallics are a lot creamier. They almost feel like a cream when you feel them and swatch them. So definitely use a flat synthetic brush, or wet your brush, or use your finger to apply them, just because that will give you that pack of punch, while by themselves they just feel like they probably won't go on as smoothly. The mattes were very, very pigmented too. They did give a little bit of kickback, but it wasn't enough to where it was awful, so it definitely did blend very well. This palette retails for $23. Do I feel like it is worth the money? I say it really freaking is worth every single penny. I feel like if you are a warm toned whore like I am, you definitely will fall in love with the 3502. Now, I definitely say if you have the 350, get the 3502 as well, because they just pair together very well, and they just have different undertones to them anyways. So it's not like you're wasting money buying the 3502 if you already have the 3500, because both of them are so different when you look at at them side by side. So honestly, the colors are really gorgeous, the pigmentation is really nice. I feel like you're getting such a great value for these shadows for $23. I feel like it just works substantially, and I honestly am so excited also to say that Ulta is going to be getting Morphe, and thankfully my store is one of the stores that's going to get it. So 300 stores is going to start off with getting Morphe, and then I think the rest of the stores are going to get it by next year. I'm not exactly sure on that one. I'm just kind of going off with what Jaclyn Hill said on her Snapchat. So just to let you know, Morphe will be available in Ulta stores very soon. I think the 350, 3502, the Copper Spice palette, the other one that was like a squared palette, 35F, and the Jaclyn Hill palette, and a few brushes will be available. So not the whole line, but a good amount of them, so keep an eye out on that one. But you can go on Morphe.com as well if you desire to get this one there. You can use the affiliate code to get 10% off. I do not have one. I wish I did have one, but you can get 10% off of there, or you can go to Ulta.com, and I think you can use a coupon on them. I'm not exactly sure, because they're not considered prestige, or they're not considered mass. I really don't know how it goes from that one. Anyways, so last but not least, you definitely need this palette in your life. It's a gorgeous palette, and I feel like if you want that bold pop of color, especially for fall and for summertime, you're definitely going to need this one. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope that you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.